I made an outfit for a wedding, and I'm also going to be showing you how the wedding unfolded. So stay tuned and watch all the way to the end. I got an invitation for a wedding, and I got this clothes I'm currently wearing, which is the ashwebi, for the event, and I planned to make a style for myself and for my sister. So I thought I would document the process and show you what I created and how it's turning, how it's coming through. Now, if you've been following my page for a while, maybe on Instagram, I moved back to Nigeria a few months ago, and I picked up learning how to sew again. So I used to make clothes in the past as a sewist casually, and then I started a clothing brand, and it just moved on from there. So I don't usually make the clothes for my clothing brand. I've got like a production house, and they do all the sewing. So I just design create the designs, and then they do everything else they need to do. So what I've been doing so far, because I've got a few more time on my hands, or hours on my hands, I went back into learning how to sew, like to create styles, to create patterns. Creating patterns, that's like the main thing. And the reason why I really wanted to learn how to create patterns is so that if I create a style in my head and I wanted to bring it to life, most times you can't even find patterns for it. And because I like to think I'm quite a creative person, I just think up styles, and I'm like, how do I create it? I go searching for patterns, and sometimes the patterns are quite difficult to follow depending on the type of patterns and the level of skill required to understand the patterns. Sometimes you need to join multiple store-bought patterns. So then I would usually buy patterns from the store, so New Look, But the Style, Vogue, those kind of patterns, the quite popular ones, combine them together and just kind of get the style I'm trying to make. So that's what I would usually do. But there's some styles I couldn't really bring to life because I would not usually find the patterns for it. So I was so bent on knowing how to create patterns from scratch by myself. So I would binge watch so many pattern creation videos on YouTube, find what works, make adjustment, tweak it, twist it to fit my style or fits what I'm trying to create. And so far, I like to think that has really worked a lot because I've created so many designs, quite a lot of things that I'm quite happy with. So if I create something and I see that it's really nice or it's not what I want to do, I will just keep changing it up. So that's been my journey so far with trying to create patterns, and I feel like I'm so much better with creating patterns from scratch compared to 3-4 months ago. So I'm really impressed with that so far. So with the outfit I'm making, I'm trying to make a fitted skirt, and I'm adding padded hips to it. So if you've seen in the video, you'd see the foam thing I'm cutting and trimming just so I could put it around the hips to give an hourglass illusion. I'm doing that for myself and my sister. And I noticed fashion houses in Nigeria, they tend to add the padded hips, and there's quite a lot of videos on YouTube showing the padded hips and stuff. So I quite like how it looks. So that's what I'm trying to go for in this video, adding the hips. So it's going to be a fitted skirt, and then the top in the skirt I'm going to add drapings to it, just so it comes out nice as well. If you've made it up to this point of this video and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. We'll take a break now while my kids entertain us.
1, 2, 3, go! La 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 la. 1, 2, no, uno. La 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 la.
Okay guys, so we're back from the singing break, and the last segment of the singing was just them learning how to count 1 to 10 in my mother tongue, which is Anang, in Akwa Ibom State in Nigeria. So they've been learning how to speak a bit of the language here and there, and also learning the food, the tradition and everything else, which is one of the main reasons why we came to Nigeria. So I'm quite pleased with their progress so far. So back to the sewing. I am currently making my sister's dress because I'm done making mine. So I'm cutting the pattern for it, the style. So hers is going to be a fitted skirt as well. It's going to be a bustier at the top, and then I'm going to add additional hands. So the idea was actually to make a spiral on the neck of the dress. Now on this week I had 9 different items or 9 different outfits to make, which was going to take a lot. So there was no way I was going to pull off making 9 different outfits with 2 dresses that has spirals. So I wanted to be a bit more realistic in my creation process. So I decided to just add like additional hands, which is in black and quite goes well with the dress, for her as a substitute. At some point I'll create the spiral. I did try doing some of the spirals, but it does take like a long time. I didn't realize how much time doing spiral. Now when I mean spiral, is the one where you use like organza fabric and you sew it and then you put the fishing line inside. You can either put the fishing line inside or you make the spiral with the fishing line. If you want, if there's anything I'm creating in this video and you want me to create or do a separate tutorial for it, leave it in the comment section down below and I would do well to try and get it sorted. So I created the bustier for her, and after that was done, of course I had to get her to try on just so I can see that it actually comes out well. Now I did mention at the beginning of this video that what I was creating this particular outfit for was for a wedding we got invited to. So that's the reason why we're using the same fabric, because it's an ashwebi. Now if you've not heard the term ashwebi before, it is when people do events or ceremonies and they buy so many fabrics for everybody to wear the same thing. It might be fabrics, or they might just choose a color of a day, or they might buy caps or hats or something that everybody wears on that day. At least a group of people wear the same thing or wear the same color or wear the same style just for that event. So that's kind of what it means. I'm done with my outfit now, and this is the reveal. So I have got a black structured sleeve, and I'll show you what the rest of the wedding looks like. Come along. Okay, and so the wedding carried on. So this is a traditional wedding, and it's an Anang type wedding, either Anang or Ibibio, which are like 2 different cultures in Akwa Ibom states. This is my outfit, of course, and the one I made for my sisters you've seen already. And this is what our final outfit looked like, and the wedding we went for. We came back and we did a few more videos and content in the house, which I've already posted on my personal page on Instagram, so do well to check it out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to see content like this of me showing behind the scenes and events and stuff I get up to while doing a voiceover, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.